They bought this for the block and thought they would just get a simple energy efficient house and spend all their time in the garden. And we gave them something way beyond what they dreamed of or expected. So most times when I turn up to have a gin and tonic on the deck, they stick their head out the door and go, "Hi, have you seen our new house? Isn't this wonderful?" And it's a bit of a running joke, but it's actually quite funny because that's how they feel. We were approached by the clients who purchased this property off of the original owners, who were too old to look after it anymore. They purchased it for the land, and as you can see, the views are amazing. When they purchased it, the house didn't have these views. That corner was the ensuite to the master bedroom, which is the northwest corner, the most beautiful view on the site and great lighting. So we looked at how to turn the house around, how to reconfigure it. So we pulled out a lot of internal walls, left 3/4 of the external walls, cut big holes in them for nice doors, ripped the roof off, raised the ceiling quite a bit, and then gave it this kind of feature point out to the northwest to catch that afternoon sun. So the roof is essentially a very simple shape, but it's got just a nice kink in a piece of it that gives a real point of interest to that corner in particular. This house is all about the view and the bush and looking outside. It's not necessarily about looking inside. So, the white on white kitchen, the simple timber floorboards, black frames, it's all very now, but it's also very understated. The main criteria though was the house was unlivable. It was so cold. They moved in March, April, and by late June they had to move back out. So that became a major issue for us. What we've ended up with is a reverse double brick veneer. So for energy efficiency buffs, they all love reverse brick veneer because you get the brick on the inside, which you heat up with your slow combustion stove or you keep cool. And on the outside, the lightweight cladding cools and heats very quickly. So it's a good way to keep your house better controlled. So we've done one better in that we've got the old double brick and then we put extra insulation and this cladding. It is a Val 40 zone. The original house that was built here was built before bushfire legislation came in. So we had to have compliant cladding all round, and choosing a window system that would work with Val 40 was actually more problematic than I would have hoped. It's not our first bushfire house, but we wanted kind of reasonably large format windows, and we wanted to do a clever detail where we hid the sliding doors and the fly screens particularly into the walls. So the walls are now enormously fat. They're almost 500-600 mil thick, so that they can take a sliding door and a sliding fly screen. And the fly screens have to be Val 40 rated mesh to protect the glass. And we spent some time with Katrina from AWS working out how she could help us get through the bushfire rating issue with council and the CFS. And we got there and we've got a great result, and the house works really well. It's kind of embodies a whole lot of our philosophies of reusing what we can, keeping it simple, having that collaborative team of builder trades and designers, and having a client that's ecstatic at the end of the project is a real bonus.